everyone, it's Jessica, and today I've got a Vitacost haul for you. Now, I kind of went crazy, and I've been so blessed because of all of you guys that have clicked on my Vitacost link and you've saved yourself $10. I told you it also gives me $10 to spend. So I looked on there and I had enough credit to place an order for all kinds of things that I've been wanting to try out and perhaps review here on my channel. So thank you guys for those that have clicked the link because I am so excited to show you the things that I picked out. So let's start with the makeup because I know that's why most of you guys are subscribed to me. So one of the first two things I picked up were these lip glosses, and if you don't know, Vitacost is more of a natural, organic type of website, so even their makeup products that they sell are more natural. So I got this Echo Bella brand of lip gloss, and I got two different shades. I got Peace here, which is just a really nice nude peachy color, and it has just a little bit of shimmer, and I love the way that it looks on my lips every single day. You guys know that I'm a teacher and I need just normal lip colors for every day, so this is one that I've had in my purse a lot lately. And the other shade that I got is called Pleasure, and it's this really pretty, kind of the color of my shirt here, almost like a lilac pink shade, and again it has that same type of shimmer in it. I love the packaging of these. I think it's so cute that it's got the gold rim, and I don't know, there's something about them, they're just a little bit different than any other lip gloss that I've had for a while, so I really like them. By the way, if you're gonna ask, on my lips is the NYX Butter lipstick that I got in, what, an Ipsy bag, and it's in the shade Hunk. I really like it. Alright, so I also got some of the Everyday Minerals products. It's the same idea of Bare Minerals, where they've got finely milled powders that you use for all different things on your face. So I got 3 face products and then a concealer, and I want to start with that. I'm wearing it today. This is the Everyday Minerals Multitasking Mineral Concealer. Now this is similar to like the Bare Minerals Well Rested, except for this isn't as yellow as that one is. This is a lot more, it's just lighter than that and not as yellow tinted. But it just really is brightening, and you can see even just on my hand, I am so fair, and yet that is a lot brighter and lighter than my skin, which is so hard for me to find because I am so fair. But I love putting on a normal concealer, any concealer, and then using a small brush to just apply this to that area, and I really do feel like it brightens it, it holds it in its place. It's so good. I've been reaching for this more than anything the past couple of weeks. The other things I got from Everyday Minerals, I got their base, which is their mineral foundation. So it's the Everyday Minerals base, and I got it in Rosy Fair, which is 0C. They have matte bases, which this is, and I think they have like satin bases as well if you want it to be a little more dewy. I think it's called satin. But I think this is the lightest shade. It might be a little too light for me, but then again, it might be perfect. I haven't used this yet, so I'm not really sure. But the other two I have used, I got their Everyday Minerals Face, which are just kind of their face powders that aren't necessarily foundations, but you use them on your face. And this is their Finishing Dust finishing powder. And that's, I guess Finishing Dust is like the name of the shade too. And it's a lot closer to my skin tone, but I use this to just kind of set my T-zone if it's oily. You can press it into your skin anywhere. You could use this under your eyes as well if you wanted. I really like it. It reminds me of my NYC one that I've been loving. I feel like it just blends away. It's a little more translucent than colored, but it does have a little bit of color, so if you know this isn't going to work for you, then it won't. I also got the Everyday Minerals Cheek, so this is one of their blushes, and it's in the shade Primrose. Whoa. And it's a really pretty, simple pink color. I would say it's a satin finish. It doesn't have like a glowy finish. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and you can see the color. I have a hard candy highlighter on top of it, but it's just a really simple everyday pink color. It reminds me of MAC's Well Dressed, I think, or even Dame. But again, just a really nice peachy color. You can really build it up if you want a lot of color, but I just love it. You can't really go wrong with it. I want to try a few. I only saw a few shades on Vitacost of these, but I think if I were recommending one of these things, however, it would probably be the concealer, because I think it is so amazing, and it's small. You can throw it in your purse or your makeup bag, and you can know throughout the day you could touch up with this instead of having to get a brush. I mean, you can even just use your finger. I love it. So, moving on from there, I got a lot of other beauty related items. So one thing I picked up from there, I was surprised to see this on there, is the Rusk Weightless Hairspray. Now, I actually need some hairspray today. I'm letting my hair air dry, and my hair is naturally like wavy curly, you guys have seen it. But that looks the way that it has in my past videos because I've diffused it with the blow dryer and stuff. But when I just let it air dry, it's just kind of limp and wavy. That has nothing to do with this. Anyway, but I have never tried this, but I've heard really good things about this hairspray. And so I was like, well, I want to try it. So I was surprised. I've never thought of Rusk as a natural brand, and frankly, I don't know that it necessarily is. I also picked up one of my favorites, the EOS Lip Balm and Sweet Mint. You guys know that this is what I'll say about EOS or EOS, whatever. I don't like any other EOS other than the mint ones. I've tried, I swear, like all of them. I've tried the coconut milk ones and I use them up. I finish them because they always smell good. But this one, for me, actually like hydrates my lips. And it's so easy because a lot of my other lip balms that I love are in pots. So I've got to take the time to open it, which are sometimes hard to open. Then I got to get my fingers all greasy and get it on, and my hands might not be clean. Whereas this, I can just grab it, throw it on. I have like 2 of these in my classroom, 1 in my nightstand, 1 in my purse, 1 in my makeup. I have them everywhere. So I actually ordered a few of these, but figured I don't need to show you all of them, but I love them. All right, next I got this. Oh, I was really excited to try this. This is the Weleda Skin Food for dry and rough skin, and I'll show it to you. I've used it already, but I put it back in the box so I could show it to you. And it's got one of those kind of like thick metal type squeezy tubes, which I think are just kind of fun. I don't know why. And it just says, for dry and rough skin, such as hands, feet, elbows, apply several times a day with a gentle massage. As if I needed to read those directions. But it's just kind of a light yellowish cream, but it's very, very thick and emollient. And, oh, it's just, it's as if it's medicine for dry skin. That's what it feels like. They also sell small versions of this, like if you wanted to try it out before you just bit the bullet and bought it. That was a lot of alliteration. If you just bit the bullet and bought it. But they have a smaller version of these that, I actually bought smaller versions of this for my bridesmaids gifts. I'm putting them together right now and I'm so excited about them. So if you are one of my bridesmaids and you're watching this, stop, because there's spoilers. Regardless, I love this, and it smells like, okay, this is gonna be very specific, and probably only 2 of you will know. There's this board game called Cranium, and in that game, there's this purple, like Play-Doh-like substance that you're supposed to build stuff out of for part of the game, and that purple Play-Doh smells like this. It's a good smell. I love that smell. It's like, I want to say citrusy in a way, but not complete. I don't know how to describe it, to be honest with you guys. I love the smell of it, though. That's all I know. All right, so the next thing. Oh, I'm so excited about all of these things. Okay. A lot of this, I had done a lot of research online, but also I watched a lot of YouTube friends of mine do their hauls, and I was like, okay, totally wanting to get that, because it's really hard to start from scratch with like natural stuff, because a lot of it I'd never, ever, ever, ever heard of. But I trust a lot of the people I watch on here. Well, frankly, I don't watch anyone that I don't trust. So I took a lot of advice from a lot of videos. So this is kind of an amalgamation of other people's best of the best, and I'm gonna see how I like them. This is the Andalou Naturals Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. And I really don't ever do masks. And when I say I don't ever, I mean I never ever do masks, because in the past when I've done them, they either dry my skin out too much or it just never seems to do good for my skin. And I think looking back that all the masks I had tried maybe just were terrible masks. So now that I'm a little bit wiser, I'm really excited to give this a try. I haven't tried it yet. It comes with like a little, it looks like baby food, to be honest. It smells like pumpkin and honey, but it doesn't smell like fake fragrance. I pray that there is not fake fragrance in this. So anyway, it says organic pumpkin rich in beta carotene blended with manuka honey and citrus glycolic AHAs. It dissolves and lifts away dull surface cells, exfoliating and resurfacing for even tone and smooth texture, more luminous complexion, blah, blah, blah. So I'm excited to give this a shot. This is a lot cheaper than some of the masks that are out there that are so expensive. So expensive. So I'm excited. I will let you guys know how I feel about a lot of the skincare, because I know I get a lot of skincare questions, and you know, even just when I find something that I love, I find another thing that I love even more, that's even better for my skin. So I'm slowly narrowing it down. to like the ultimate skincare regimen. Okay, another thing I got, speaking of skincare, is this Acure Brightening Facial Scrub, and it's got argan stem cell and chlorella growth factor, all skin types. And it says 85% of people saw a decrease in pigmentation. And that's nice because if you've seen any of my demos and tutorials when I'm reviewing products, I do have, you know, little bits of hyperpigmentation on my cheeks that drive me nuts. So I'm excited to give this a try. The only exfoliating that I do on my face is never with beads. It's actually like a, I think, is mine an AHA or a BHA? I don't know. I think it's a BHA. But it's basically almost like a cream that you put on and then you rinse off in the morning. It just kind of sinks into your skin, does its work chemically, and then you rinse it off in the morning. And I really, really like that. So I also bought that from Vitacost. But I'm excited to give this a shot too. I'd heard really good things. So the next thing is this, oh yeah. Okay, one of my favorite brands is Dr. Bronner's. What I use to clean my brushes with is this giant bottle of Dr. Bronner's like soap that you mix with water, and it lasts forever. It's actually really interesting to read about the way this company, the way it started. Dr. Bronner and his story is so bizarre and interesting. But this is their organic shaving gel in lavender. And I always use like a spray, like poofy shaving cream. But I used to use more like true creams and lotions. So I'm excited to give this a shot. I don't know. I don't know. I've never tried it, but I'm almost out of the one I'm using now, and summer's coming, so I'm trying to make sure my legs are nice and moisturized, blah, 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 and my wedding is coming up, and I can't wait. All right, so the last few things that I got are some teas. I bought like 1 million of the Tazo Zen tea because it is cheaper on the site. And Tyler loves it, I love it. I have boxes of this in my classroom. Tazo Zen tea is my favorite tea ever. I have never gone through so many boxes in my life. It just makes me feel good. And again, it totally might be a placebo effect, but I love the way it tastes, and now like I associate this taste with like being relaxed and me being happy. So it's like an amalgamation of all of those things, and I love this so much. You can get this at regular stores anywhere too. So don't feel like you have to go on Vitacost. You can get this anywhere. A lot of this you can get at a lot of different, like I've seen a lot of these brands at Whole Foods. Have I seen any at Trader Joe's? I don't know. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a while. If you have like a fresh thyme near you, I don't know how widespread that is. Those have these natural brands. I mean, anywhere like that. I also tried out a new brand and a new type. This is the Traditional Medicinals Relaxation Tea, and it's their nighty-night tea. And I do like to drink tea at night when I'm reading a book, which right now I'm reading Water for Elephants. And I haven't seen the movie, but I've had the book for a while, and I'm wanting to read through all the books that I keep buying at half-price books that I then never read. I'm reading through them. So I'm reading that one right now. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I like to drink tea. Well, that story is pointless. I like to drink tea when I'm relaxing at night. So I'm excited because Zen tea, even though I love it, it does have some caffeine in it. So even though it's relaxing, it's not necessarily like a sleepy time tea, even though I totally drink it at night too sometimes. Regardless, I will let you guys know how I like this. So that was everything that I got. I had so much fun on their site. They have so many new things, and I feel like every time I get on there, I'm like, oh, I had no idea they sold this brand. Oh, I had no idea they sold this brand. So let me know if you have any Vitacost favorites, especially when it comes to skincare, tea, makeup, anything like that. I'm always interested to try new things, and I feel like I'm placing an order on Vitacost like every couple of months. Even Tyler, I didn't have his stuff, but he had a whole other box of things that he got. Some like workout things, some different, what else did we get? Oh, like the PB2 peanut butter that you can put in smoothies. We both got some of that, and just all kinds of stuff that we get from there. But let me know what you like on the site, because again, I'm always interested in trying new things from there because it's all still new to me. And hopefully that was enjoyable, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.